Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast! I'm YouTube famous now. Available on Christmas 2019. The Christmas Standards. The album Dad AF. Pull down my damn shirt. Hide that. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. Do y'all know what I reviewed for my review channel today? Can you guess? I'll give you a hint. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I've had such a fantastic day today. How are you guys doing? Are you doing good? Are you doing as well as James Charles is? James Charles had his channel deleted last night. That is what we're going to talk about today. James Charles also did an interview with Women's Wear Daily, and I'm going to read specific parts of the interview, and I'm going to do some commentary on it. I had such a fun time on my review channel today. If you don't know, I have a review channel called Peter Reviews Stuff. I'm just letting this go. I was going to start it over, and I'm like, listen, just let it go. Just let it. It's just not, none of it's that deep, right? Life is short. Just have fun. Life is short, you know? Put out positivity in the world and have fun on a daily basis and give each other a little bit more hugs and kisses and all that kind of stuff, you know, or whatever you do. Anyway, Merry Christmas. It's the 6th day of Christmas on the True Love, and my True Love gave to me an Elf on the Shelf, which I reviewed for my review channel today. Did you not see it over there? Did you miss it? Were you not watching? Were you just listening? Anyway, we're going to talk about James Charles. Like I said, his channel got deleted last night. And then we're also going to go through this interview that he did for Women's Wear Daily. I just read the entire interview. I chuckled a little bit to myself. And I am going to share it with you guys. He retweeted it on his Twitter, so apparently he wants the world to know what he had to say. Okay, let's get in here. First things first. He, last night, people were speculating that something like big deal had happened because James Charles' YouTube was gone. Did I say Twitter before? I meant YouTube. I meant his YouTube channel. It doesn't matter. Facts, who cares? Just the facts, man. Anyway, I mean, it doesn't matter at this point, right? I mean, anyway. So, he had his YouTube channel deleted, supposedly, okay? People were going to his YouTube channel. It got reinstated very, very quickly. I'm sure he got on the phone. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, sham-a-lang-dang, ding-dong. Ding. How's the drama phone? This is Peter speaking. Yes, Susan from YouTube. Susan from YouTube. This is James. James Charles. James. She'll call me back. No, now. I demand that she calls me right now. She's not taking my calls today. Oh, well. This is James Charles! Anyway, I'm sure he got right on the phone with Susan from YouTube, you know? Like, wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice if you had that? Okay, so anyway, but he handled it very comically. His channel went back up really, really quickly. And he tweeted out, where was it? Okay, hold on, here it is, right here. My YouTube channel really said, bye, sister. So that happened yesterday, and people underneath here, like, they went crazy, and they were commenting on it, and they had all these kinds of things to say about it. Of course, you know, all the threads picked it up. I was reading over on the what do you call it, the Beauty Guru chatter thread over there, and they were like, oh, we could only hope, and blah, 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 whatever. It's interesting to wonder, though, what happened. Now, yesterday, okay, he fed out, hold on, I will read the tweet to you again. He fed out, oh my effing G. My next video is one that you guys would never see coming. And if you watched my video yesterday, I had a kind of long discussion. I mean, not really, but you know, for me. Anyway, I had a discussion about the fact that would it be crazy if James Charles came out and he did a video reviewing the Tati palette and the James, it's all just the same thing. And the Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson palette, I mean, it really isn't. It really isn't. It really isn't the same thing. But wouldn't it be great if he came out and did that? Listen, I would give the kids some props, okay? I would give him props. And it was funny because today, well, I'll just share this for a little bit. But I was talking to my good Judy Tanya today. Y'all know my good Judy Tanya. She's in my vlog sometimes. Hey, good Judy Tanya. Anyway, my good Judy, she and I were talking on the phone today because I was up at Target, see, because I was buying my Elf on the Shelf and the book and the costumes. I got the deluxe, okay? I got the deluxe Elf on the Shelf. That Elf on the Shelf is going to show up in every video that I do from now to hell's bells, okay? I'm getting my money's worth out of that deluxe set. But anyway, I called up my good Jenny. She said, what are you making your videos on today? I said, on which channel? I got 5. If you didn't know, I have 5 channels. But anyway, and she said, on your drama channel. I said, oh, I'm talking about James Charles. And she said again, and I said, well, girl, he had his channel almost deleted last night. She goes, well, what did he do now? And I said, I just think it was a mistake. It was a glitch, you know. I know people don't want to believe in the glitches on YouTube. I'm telling you right here, okay? I have suffered the glitch, so I feel for James Charles. I do, okay? But anyway, so she said, why do people hate him so much? And I said, you know, in all honesty, this is the conversation we had. And I said, I don't really think people, and she's an outsider, but she watches all of this stuff go down, okay? All of this stuff go down. And she said, you know, she said, why do people hate James Charles so much? And I said, I don't know that I think it's that people really hate James Charles. I said, I think that they're just kind of over him. They think that he's arrogant and he's not learning and he's whatever. And she goes, he's a kid, Peter. She goes, can you imagine? And I said, yes, I know, Tati Jean. I said, I say that in my videos. He's a kid, you know? And I said, and I've been holding out that he'll be learning, you know? Now, she did say that her son, my good Judy's son, was in the Marines when he was James Charles' age. So he wasn't causing a bunch of controversy, okay, on the internet and acting foolish. He was out there protecting our country. So it is a little bit different, okay? When you look at 18 and 19 and 20-year-olds that are in college and they're studying to run our country down the road or, I don't know, cure diseases and all that kind of stuff, and James Charles is constantly stirring the SHI toot, okay? So anyway, we were talking about that, and she's like, yeah, she's like, but you know, in all fairness, she's like, all those beauty influencers have done the same things he's done at one point or another. She was like, you know, like all of them have. And I was like, well, I said, it's just perception and it's popularity of the moment. And she was like, yeah, she's like, it's all just kind of interesting to me. She's like, it's whoever's popular for the moment affects the other people. And is that it? Is that what it is? Is it that, you know, he's just not popular right now, so he can't do anything right, but 6 months from now, the tables could be turned and he's going to be the one that everybody's going to want to see what's going on with, you know, and maybe everything else is nobody could care less about this, you know, Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star palette anymore. Maybe some big, huge controversy will happen to them. Can you imagine? I mean, that's kind of how it's happened on the internet. Since I've been doing drama for 3.5 years, I've watched this stuff go up and down and up and down. You know, I wasn't even going to make this video today. We just went on another tangent, okay? If you're riding the Peter Monn roller coaster, it just went like this. I wasn't even going to make this James Charles video today. I was going to make a video ranting about beauty influencers because I have had it, okay? I have had it with beauty influencers on YouTube complaining about the circumstances of their lives, okay? Acting like they don't have the best lives in the entire world. Quit complaining. I'm tired, okay? Y'all have amazing lives. You all been given amazing lives, okay? And it's like, oh, we work so hard. We put out 1 video a month. We put out 1 video a week. We work so hard. It's so hard to come up with creative ideas. You guys are worth millions and millions of dollars. Quit complaining. Quit focusing on the negativity and focus on the people that love you out there, okay? Whew. I'm gonna do a rant about that. So anyway, James Charles, he said all that, and then he got his channel back, and who'd care anyway, like, okay? So then James Charles, he comes out and he says, James Charles, this is on Women's Wear Daily. He retweeted this. James Charles talks shifting influencer sphere, Morphe, and launching his own beauty brand. And this is by Allison Collins, and this was put out on November 6th of 2019. Now, if you know anything about writing, okay, this Allison girl, she's like, I'm going to have my say about James Charles, whether James Charles wants me to have my say about it or not, okay? Let me read this to you a little bit. So anyway, and I give it to the girl for being honest. So she said, since the last time he stopped by Women's Wear Daily to talk about his Morphe palette, which has since sold out 4 times, he had a public feud with a fellow YouTuber that made mainstream news and cost him 3 million followers. But 6 months, 1 puppy, and another Morphe palette later, James, 20, says he is on the mend. In his words, he's okay. It's been definitely like a roller coaster over the past few months, and it's been a lot of ups and downs, but I've been working hard behind the scenes to get everything back in order, get my right team in place, and come up with a lot of really fun projects. James is somebody that throws this word team around a lot, okay? Team. I'd be interested to know who that team is. I'd be interested to see that team. Is it a couple assistants? Is it, we know he doesn't have any PR. If he did, he would have handled all of these things differently, right? So when you throw that word team around, it's interesting to me when I hear that a lot with the beauty influencers. Team. What does that mean? Does that mean y'all are playing soccer but with makeup? I mean, I'm confused. What is that? I'm serious. Like, I'm confused. What does that mean? Or is that just something that we all say? We all have teams. I don't have a team. I got Pee-Pee the Flying Chihuahua, Boo and Tucker, my other dogs, and me and the elf on the shelf. That's it, okay? Until my husband comes home, and then he's like, can you put that ring light away? We're done playing filmographer for the day. That's the truth right there, okay? That's the true life of a YouTuber, a real YouTuber, okay? Not somebody that's renting spaces and doing all kinds of madnesses, okay? And coming up with creative ideas to look like a pumpkin for 2 months, okay? Hold on a second, I lost my space. Okay. Y'all can tell I'm on one today, can't you? It was that damn elf on the shelf. Okay. And then he goes on and is back or get my right team in place and come up with a lot of really fun projects that I know will be a huge passion for me. So it would take my mind off things and really get my head back in the space that it needs to be, which is creating, because that's truly what makes me the most happy. Charles said, hold on a second. In terms of mental health, I'm okay, but in terms of what I'm working on, I'm really excited, he said. He added, okay. On a whirlwind press tour for his second Morphe collaboration. A whirlwind press tour for this mini palette. Okay. Charles was apologetically an hour late. Girl! An hour late to a Women's Wear Daily interview. Are you kidding me? See, this is the stuff that follows you, okay? People won't want to work with you in the future. And showed up in glitter eyeshadow and Prada stretch fabric booties, game to shoot an entire video sneak peek, and answering rapid fire fan questions in 7 minutes, provided it didn't require him to talk about anyone else. And this is the thing, James Charles won't talk about anybody else until he wants to talk about somebody else, right? He don't talk about nothing, but he'll get on video and he'll slam drama channels. He don't gonna talk about anything of this Tati, anything like that, until he's ready to do it, right? You might do an interview, James, and talk about all of this stuff that happened to you. It might serve you well. Then he goes in and talks about cooking, all this kind of stuff. Charles just introduced his second collaboration with Morphe, a mini version of his artistry palette, and 13-piece brush set is toying with the idea of bringing his sister's apparel brand to retail into 2020 now that, girl, not now. It's not the time right now, okay? Since he's secured, now he told her, see, when he sat down for the interview, I'll do this, but I'm not talking about anybody else. Are you ready? Apparel brand into retail in 2020 now that he's secured a new manufacturing partner. He had been working with Jeffree Star's Killer Merch, but the fight ended that partnership. She puts it right in there in the interview. I kind of live for that, don't you? And is working on some sort of secret film production. Is it a horror movie called Escape Room? Because I'd never guess. He's been judicious in that was already made. Didn't they already make that movie? The fight affected both, okay, so now this is a quote, so I guess he said this. The fight affected both business and mental health for sure. Everybody was talking about the fact that I lost 3 million subscribers, Charles said. This put into perspective what really mattered to me. I was definitely getting to a place where I was really obsessed with likes and performances and coming up with new video concepts, which I think every influencer falls into at some point. I agree with that. I totally do. And it's your business. You should care about that. But this was an important moment for me, as awful as it was, to take a step back and realize what was important to me, which is friends, family, and my own personal happiness. Great. I think that is incredible. I hope he really did learn that lesson. I really do. He canceled his tour, though, said he hopes one day to plan another one. After everything that happened, I'm taking priority on my mental health, which has never been a priority for me before. It's scary to admit, but I think that there's always a time for change. I've been really making sure that I'm good before forcing myself into overworking and not getting any sleep, and I think that's fantastic. I think he should do that. I think we should all focus on our mental health and the priorities in our life. I know for me in the last year, I have truly, truly realized that those two things are important. And above all else comes my sobriety, my mental health, and then my family and friends. By the numbers, Charles, whose subscriber count is now back up, is one of beauty's biggest influencers. Right now this is very telling. She gets in here again too, are you ready? Right now he has 16.2 million YouTube subscribers, 15.9 million Instagram followers, and 4.2 million Twitter followers. He started doing makeup for his friends, goes in here, okay. And then talks about CoverGirl. Lately, I'm trying to think less about likes. I'd be lying if I said I didn't notice, but I definitely cared less this year, and said he experimented with taking them off his Instagram account and hated it. He also didn't like YouTube's removal of verification badges, he said. There's a lesson to be learned here. Verification symbols and likes do not determine your success, your creativity as a creator. You don't have to worry about it, do you? Okay, because you're getting millions of likes no matter what. You can just sit there and post a picture of you in Shane Dawson's robe, and apparently everybody thinks you're the greatest thing since sliced bread, or do they anymore? Okay. Charles is still making beauty videos, but they don't always perform as well as his other content. One recent video about the Anastasia Beverly Hills Foundation has nearly 3.5 million views, while adopting a puppy has 12 million views. No More Lies, the video where he addresses the fight with YouTuber Tati Westbrook, has 47 million views. Are you ready for the next sentence? This is his quote. Everyone's confused right now about what people truly want to see. Okay, let's go back to the numbers. ABH Foundation, 3.5 million views. Adopting a Puppy, 12 million views. No More Lies, 47 million views. People want your life or people want the drama? There's your answer. I could have told you that. All I had to do was read the article. It ain't that deep, okay? Everyone's confused right now about what people truly want to see. Nobody wants to watch tutorials anymore. Nobody's clicking on reviews anymore. That's not true. People are on other people's channels, but people don't take you seriously as a makeup artist anymore. Even though James Charles, at the end of the day, is a fantastic makeup artist, nobody's watching him about that because he isn't posting consistently. He's posting this, he's posting that, adopting a puppy, and then he does this, and then he does that, and then he does a review. People don't know what he's doing anymore. There's no consistency to his channel. People don't know what it is, you know? And so he's not getting the same kind of audience. We're able to reach an audience that is so much more than just the beauty lovers. That's the reason the reviews and the tutorials don't get as many views, because those are those videos specifically for the beauty lovers. Charles said a lot of us feel the pressure of needing to create that extra crazy, fun kind of out-of-the-box content to kind of appease the whole audience. It becomes harder and harder as we all get bigger. Charles is showing more of an internet fashion. He attended his first Met Gala and New York Fashion Week earlier this year, and is working with Joey, somebody, a Los Angeles-based stylist who's also works with Nikita Dragon. Fashion is a huge passion of mine, but it's something, oh my God. Okay, y'all. Here, I'm going to put this up right here. I have to. Okay, I saw this on Instagram yesterday. I think I screenshotted it. I'm hoping I can put it up there. This was one, I'm sorry. I have told James Charles in videos before, own your fashion, own your look if this is what you like. But this is one of the worst looks I've ever seen on James Charles, period, end of story, okay? I would not walk out of the house in that. That is worst dress list, period, end of story. I don't understand that, okay? Have fun with fashion, but that doesn't make sense at all. At some point, he's planning to launch his own beauty brand. Didn't we see that coming? I didn't want to do it before because I didn't have a solid concept. I didn't want to put out something that was ridiculous just to slap my name on it and get a few extra dollars in my bank account. Oh. I can't anymore with this article. Okay, enough with the foolishness, okay? That was the Morphe mini palette. I can't anymore. So anyway, listen, y'all, I have said time and time again, I am holding out. But I think that James Charles needs to take some time. I think he needs to take some time and find his way and find what he's going to go doing forward. I don't know. I'm glad he's prioritizing his life. I'm really, really glad that he has his mental health in check and that he's doing okay. I think after everything that he's gone through, I think that is the most important thing I think that he should be focusing on right now, and the rest will come with it. Obviously, people are interested in his life. When he posts a video about dogs and getting his dog, people want to see that. When people are doing, you know, I don't know, hanging out with his friends, like a Jaclyn Hill's, their hairs from lipsticks flying all over the room. Anyway, I don't know anymore. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.